Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Daxon here with Knoxout.org here at Weaver Family Farms. So I'm gonna get started into raising goats, or at least I'm going to try. I already have one doe named Massey, and she's down there in the neighbor's pasture right now. But my neighbor's pretty cool; he don't care. But still, that's not the point. I want to be able to keep my goats in. I've been researching for months, literally, on the best kind of goat fence. And I didn't really see anyone that came up with this idea. This is kind of my idea. I'm sure someone out there has done it, just not that I have came across. But basically what I'm doing is I'm building a privacy fence. And the reason I'm doing that is, one, the pickets are 6 foot tall. So that's pretty tall for a goat fence. And two, you get these posts in the ground, or wooden posts. And these are actually landscaping timbers instead of using 4x4s. You can use landscaping timbers. I use that like for my privacy fence around my dog kennel. I used 4x4s for where the gate's going to be. I still don't got my top on it. You see them right there. But everything else is landscaping timbers. They're $3, and a 4x4 that's 8 foot long is like $16, so like 4 times as much. So I always just go with the landscaping timbers. And down here there's a lot of really hard clay, and I'm just using the auger by myself. You can see where I had multiple holes, and the third one was the charm on this one. And still, it's only about like 1.5 foot or so in the ground. Some of them, like this post right here, I got pretty deep. It's almost 2 foot in the ground. And there's some other ones back there. You can see where I have, let me zoom in here. I have the fence posts, or T-posts, and I'm going to tie them to the landscaping timbers where the landscaping timbers didn't go quite all the way into the ground. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. It's not perfect, but I'm building it to where it's strong. Most people would, right here, you'd take this board and go halfway across this, and take your other one and butt it halfway. I've done that before. Your fence starts leaning and falling. So what I'm doing is like crossing my boards and giving it, you know, letting the board take the whole landscaping post. You can see like this. And here's a little shed I built a couple months ago. Or lean-to, whatever you want to call it, really. And don't want the goats to get in there. That's where I'm gonna have hay and like keep my lawnmower and stuff. But the goat fence is gonna be all right here. It's gonna be all this area. And you see over here, I got this done. What I did is space the pickets apart so I don't go through quite as many pickets. Hopefully that don't end up causing me a problem where the goat can see out, so then they're going to try harder to get out, versus something like this. I just did that instead of using like metal or something, because I read goats will just destroy metal. So I just did pickets because they're pretty strong. Put them all together, and this is kind of the side on my building here, if you can kind of see. So that's what that is. But anyway, where I have these pickets, and I left the spaces on this, I did it on the outside because my house is up there. Anyone that's here, it just looked better with the pickets on the outside. Now when I get over to the rest of the fence, for all the rest of it, what I'm going to do is put the pickets on the inside. So basically everything's going to be flipped. The 2x4s, as you seen a minute ago, are on the inside of the posts, and the pickets are on the inside of the 2x4s over here. And my reasoning for that is, for a goat to just come up here and kind of butt this, they could probably pop one of these pickets off if they really, really wanted to. Now, it'd be a lot harder if everything was flipped. So all their pressure, the 2x4, they'd be pushing on the post, and then the pickets would be pushing on, you know, the 2x4s, and there's 3 of them, and I might add one more down here in the middle later on, depending on how it goes. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's taken me a long time, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's going to be fun, having goats and everything. But I just want to make this video for anyone, you know, trying to think of goat fencing ideas. This is how I'm doing it. Here's going to be a big gate right here, like so I can drive my truck in, or like a skid loader or something. And there'll be a little one down there, and I end up wanting to fence all of that timber down there. Once I clear out some trees, I want to fence all that in. That's probably, an 1.5 acres, 1.75 acres, something like that. I want to end up probably fencing all that off. But that's it for my video here. I think it's all gonna end up working pretty good. It'll be better than using like 6 foot wire and having to tie it all to posts, and then using T-posts here and there, when actually these landscaping timbers, which are posts, they're about half the price of a 7-foot T-post. And I think the wooden posts with concrete around them are gonna be stronger. And here's Massey, my one and only. It's my doe. But all right, well, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you got any questions or comments, feel free to comment. You know, thumbs up if you like this video, if it helped you at all. Hopefully it can encourage other people, you know, to kind of think outside of the box, think of other fencing ideas to keep in goats, since they're known as escape artists. And I'll try to, if I can remember, when I get all this done, get my goats in here, I'll try to make an update video of how good it worked. I'm really thinking this is almost my best bet of fencing versus using wire and then electric fencing, you know, like a strand of it up top. Hopefully this will work pretty good. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.